Hey everybody, it's Eileen. I told you I might come on today and make a hydrangea wreath, and the weather has cooperated, and so I want to do that. I know it's not a Sizzix project, but it's one that I've been doing for a while now. Whenever my hydrangeas, shoot, I have some that I'm gonna cut right here, so I'm gonna go outside. So like I said, I'm at the beach house, and I'm just gonna walk outside and we can, hey, hi Cheryl. I'm just gonna cut one because I realize I don't have any way to hold a camera that will allow me to cut them. So I already cut a bunch of the, hey Shirley, Sarah Lizzie, good to see ya. I'm cutting some hydrangeas and we're gonna make a wreath. It's really easy and it's really quick and fun. It looks great. So I just wanted to show you how I cut them in case you want to do this. All right. And then inside I've got some more supplies to show you, but you can see I already cut a bunch of them. It's like Morticia on the Addams Family when she chops off the rows. But anyway, what you want is ones that look dried. So when you feel them, hey, hi Leslie, they feel a little bit dry, which this does. Hey Bev, it is a beautiful day. It's a little chilly. Frozen Canada. Hi Chantal. All right, so I'm just gonna cut this. And also what you're looking for is one that has a nice shape. And you wanna leave a little bit of stem because we're gonna pin that onto the wreath. All right, so I'm chopping. So I'm gonna cut this. Now look at, I mean, these stems are pretty substantial. So I'm gonna cut that. They weigh a ton. And I think I have enough in my bag. I've got a pretty good bag of them. You always need more than you think. And I also try to get ones that don't have a lot of little dried things on them, you know, like that. Hi, Deborah. Like that one, you know, you don't have enough there, even though it does have nice color. So you want to get ones that have varied color and size, and, you know, they have a pretty nice shape to them. So these would work. If I need more, I can come out and get them. But, well, I'm going to share this again. It says share to your fan club. Okay, so here we have our little bag of hydrangeas. So I'm going to go inside and look at it. It is a nice day in the neighborhood. So there's not a lot of people around. They did finally haul away the car that was in the haunted house next door. And you can see they boarded it up. It's condemned. Lovely. But they did, because somebody wrote and said there's a raccoon living under the car. It's a health hazard. So I guess they came and got it. So anyway, here is our little street. We've had people walking their dogs and riding their bikes and running, but I'm gonna go in the house now. Not much new. We did get a bench, and this just appeared. I don't know where it came from. I think maybe my sister, but like last time we came out, it's like, where'd that come from? So that was nice. Nice little surprise. So I'm thinking I might put the wreath on the door there because that's summery. So anyway, we moved around some stuff as usual, but this is just the usual. Hey, Colleen. Yes, we always have our flags out. Hi, Jane, Maz. How's it going? All right, so I set things up over here, and I am going to have to transfer my camera to this stand because I can't do both. So say a prayer. Trying to reconnect. Okay, so these are ones that I have from my plant, my hydrangea bush at home. These were dried on the bush. So these are really crunchy, and these are hard to work with. You want some that have somewhat pliable stem, because otherwise, wait, let me turn this around. If you don't do that, they're brittle and they're gonna break off and you won't be able to make a good, I thought you meant love. You know, you won't be able to work with them because they're too brittle. So you wanna have hydrangeas that are freshly cut if you can. Okay, so let me put this in the holder very gingerly, and it should be right about at the right place. Yes, here we go. Okay, so let me show you what we're going to use. These are straw wreaths. This one looks like it got unwrapped. I've seen them where they are unwrapped, and honestly, I can't see a lot of what you're saying because you're at a weird angle. But anyway, at least we have comments today. That's nice. So here is what I like to use. They come in different sizes. I think this one is 14 inches or something like that. So these are nice because they're not styrofoam, but they still have the give that you can stick the stems into this wreath. So we'll use this one, and I leave the plastic on it. All right, the other thing that you're gonna need are these floral pins. I've also heard them called U-pins. I'll show you what they look like. So what you're gonna do, this is the nice thing about them. They're nice and thick because these stems are huge. So you're just gonna like put your stem in and jam them in there. And that's all there is to it. You might need some clippers or scissors to cut your things with. And you might need wire. This is just picture wire, really pretty thick, to hang that when you're done. And you could do it in the beginning or after. Oh man. Oh no. All right, I thought I left all my flowers outside. All right, so I'm gonna dump them on the thing, and I'll show you kind of how I prepare them. I strip off the leaves because those don't dry too well. So you just, you know, pick them off and put them in a bag or whatever. And so what's left is this. And you can, if these stems are strong enough and big enough, you know, you could use them you could break them off this piece. See, I can't see if you can see this okay, hopefully. You know, because this is a big one. So, I don't know, we may have to do that. But here's a little one, that's cute. That will fill in along the sides. This one is beautiful. I mean, you could just dry these and put them somewhere, you know, like put them in a vase if you kept the stems a little longer. And if you get them at just the right time, they will dry pretty much like that. And you can use them and have them look like that all year. It's just tricky. I find that's the hardest thing, is to figure out when the best time to pick them is. But anyway, all right, let's just get these ready, and then we'll start putting this on the wreath. So I'm just, and it doesn't matter what size the stem is, you know, long or short, that's all right. Ooh, in the wrong pile. This is gonna be a mess by the end of it. I was gonna go outside, but I thought the wind might be too much. All right, we can start doing it, and I don't know, I hope this is not boring. You guys talk amongst yourselves. You're used to this, because sometimes I can't see what I'm doing, and you have to do that. But I just want to show you because this is really fun, and they last for years. I've had them up in my living room for, you know, 4 years, 5 years. I mean, you have to dust them, but that's all right. Not that hard. Blow them off with your hairdryer. I mean, you lose some. And sometimes after a while, if you have them in there for a while, the stems shrink, and you just have to take the pins and push them in again. But not hard. All right, we're almost done prepping our flowers, and then fun will begin. All right, I don't know if everybody has hydrangeas. I'm really lucky. But like I said, last year or maybe it was 2 years ago, it was a horrible year for them. I didn't have any, not one bloom on my plants. And they're weird. They need, you know, certain things. Like they need some sunlight, but not too much. They need enough water, or else they wilt. And if you pick these too early, they will not look good. All right, let's see. Because they get like, I'll show you one. I had I was really hopeful because the color was so pretty. Can you guys see that? You know, but see what happens? It shrivels up, and look at the stem is all skinny. You know, it just was not as good. So it's worth it to wait a little bit. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get our U-pins. Oh, and little bugs. So we're just gonna take these and like jam the stem into your wreath. Can you guys see that? I'll show you. So, you know, this is what it looks like to start, but you're gonna cover all of this up. So if you want to, what I do is I take the big ones, and I'll tell you, I haven't made one of these in quite a while, but, you know, alternate them. And if you have to stick, you know, more bugs, you know, you can always like go around and fill in after. So use like large to medium size to start with, and then you can take your smaller ones and just go fill in. All right. Aren't they pretty already? And if you have ones with really pretty color, you know, put them, try to stagger them. I usually just start sticking them in. I can't be bothered. I mean, if I have to, I can take it out, but. All right, and they really don't take that long to do. And you know, the shape at first might be kind of weird, but see that big one? That's gonna be great. So we'll just use that. All right, the bugs are invading. And sometimes it's hard to see once you get, and try to put the pin fairly close to the flower part, because then you have more control. It'll stick right in. Even if the stem kind of dries up a little bit after a while, if it's close to the flower part, it will still stick in there. And, you know, just make sure you have enough of these things, sticks, whatever they are. Can you guys see okay? I hope so. I'm just kind of checking in. So if I have a big one like that, I mean, that's really huge. Might go with some middle of the road. See, this whole thing is gonna be like filled in with flowers. It's gonna be really pretty. So we're kind of a little wild here, so don't worry though. It's gonna be all right. And that one, I'm just gonna put in the middle. Probably, maybe I should have done that. But like I said, it's been a while. You can always take these out and stick them back in. And in a minute, I'm gonna look in the camera and see if anybody has questions. So if you have one, can you put it in caps and then I can hopefully read it. All right, see, like this one is huge. So I think I am gonna take a couple off just so we can use that, and then we'll go around like, see, that's filling in nicely. The bigger wreaths are really a little easier because like this is just gonna look like one big round ball of hydrangeas, which is also pretty. So then just start tucking in, you know, where you see a gap. And I don't know where you plan to hang it, but if it's on the door, you gotta give it some clearance. These are puffy. I mean, see that? See how thick that is? It's high. So if a wall would probably be better. Okay, just checking. I don't know, it's weird because it's a strange angle. So now I'm gonna come in from the other way and start coming around to meet this other side. And just make sure you have enough of these stems. And you know, we had a whole bag of them, and see, we're getting close here. Now you could alternate some of those flowers. Oh, that's a little one. You know what? I'm gonna wait on that. There's like a medium one. You could put in some of those kind of dried ones with different colors, but I kind of like how this looks. And it's not like it doesn't have its own variety of color, because it does. I like the red. And I'm just hoping, you know, it could be that I do this and then they were too dry, or they weren't dry enough, and, you know, this is not gonna work, but hopefully it will. There, that's a good one. So if you wanna, if it's a really full one, you can just take one of the little stems, because as you can see, there are different stems here. So you could pick one off and, you know, it'll lay flatter on here. So I'm gonna look at my wreath now. All right, so we have too much over here. So I'm gonna take that out, so you have to trace back and find out where you put it. And, you know, try and get like a good circle going, and then you can fill in. So I think maybe this one we'll put here. Maybe pick off another one. See that, look at that, has that nice, that's like a purple color. So this will be, oh, that's pretty. Yeah, this is, all right, we're getting there, guys. You hanging in? All right, let's see if there are any questions. Let me just move this carefully. All right, anybody have questions? I don't see. But thanks for watching. Is that Joan? How are you? Jane? Hi, Jane. Ellen, is it? My eyes are not, yeah, oh, there we go. Hey, it looks great, you think? Isn't it fun? It's so easy. All right. Is that angle all right? I hope so. Okay. So we're getting there. It's not round, but it's almost, you know, so now we're gonna fill in. So now we're gonna take our weird little shapes here and just kind of put them along the edges. And, you know, let me show you. If you have, you know, say you cut your ends too long, you can go back after and trim it, but I'm probably gonna cover that with another little flower, because I like to have them go, the color go all the way to the edge, because if you look at it from the side, you know, then it looks weird if you don't. It does make it a little more bulky, but all right, I'm out of pins, so I'm gonna need some more. So make sure you have enough supplies, and really make sure you pick enough flowers when you start. That color is so pretty. So in the UK, you guys have hydrangeas, right? You're so pretty. I don't know, maybe you don't. Maybe you have another flower that would work the same way. Is that it? Do you guys have these in Scotland? Or wherever you're watching from? All right, don't go further than here, because then it won't be flat when you put it against the wall. All right, that's getting really full, but that's okay, I like that. All right, you need something here. More little bugs, that's nice. Don't poke yourself, they're pretty. You guys know if there's some way to hurt yourself, I'll probably do it. All right, so this is looking really good, don't you think? All right, maybe we'll put this one right here. Yeah, it's shaping up, guys. I have another wreath and I have more flowers. I might try to do another one too after this, now that I'm warmed up. And see, this is the beauty of using the flowers when they're fresh, because they don't care. If you manipulate them a little bit, it's all right. They're not gonna break off. So I'm trying to think. As far as care, I don't do anything. I make it and I hang it up and I leave it there. Like I said, maybe I use a blow dryer or a vacuum reverse airflow and just blow it off once in a while, but it's really so easy. And really any season, because the colors are natural and that just kind of flows into whenever you want to look at it. Plus I love hydrangeas. Look at this, isn't it nice and chunky and chubby? All right, let's go around, but see, this is all I have left out of all that bag of flowers that I picked. So just make sure you have enough. There's nothing worse than getting to the end like, oh, I need one more flower to make that. I don't know, what do you think? Oh, maybe here, a little bit. More bugs. And on the sides, don't worry if you have a little gap, not that big a deal. But see, now we need another thing here, because it's just making things even. And then you can hang it in any direction wherever you can get your little wire. But what you can do is even just take your wire and stick it in with one of those U-pins. And look at that, one to spare. Let's see, and I think I have a spot for it. So, what do you think, guys? Isn't that pretty? Can you see that okay? All right, let me, yeah. I mean, it's a little bit flatter over here, so I could go around and kind of squish these down or move things, but what I really like about it is the shape, and I think the shape is pretty good, you know? So that was a lot of flowers. Wait a minute, let me, this is always danger here. Let me see if I can put it in my holder and then I can have you at a better angle. Sorry. Wait a minute. Shoot. Rotate your phone. All right, wait a minute. Maybe I shouldn't put it in the holder. All right, there we go. All right, wait, now what are you saying? It would be a great centerpiece. It would, just laying down with like a candle in it, you know? Now that one is, you'd have to elevate the candle so it didn't burn up. Be bad. But, and also see in there, I might trim off this stem and maybe I might go out and pick a little more to just fill in the middle there because you can see, I don't like where you can see any bit of the straw wreath, but I think we're pretty good here. So, hey Mitziana. Yeah, doesn't everybody love hydrangeas? It is so full. They're big, full ones. You learned how to make live Christmas wreaths. Wow. Yeah, they tear up your hands. These are not that bad. These are pretty soft, but I know, I love the colors too. So you want to walk around a little? We haven't done very much different here. I was working over here before doing some stitching and the weather is just so pretty. And I think I showed you the back bedroom that we did, that one. We had the kids out last weekend, but this bedroom, I just love it. It's so cozy. It's the happy place. I don't sleep in here, but I would come sit in here and my friend PA came out and we fixed it up in here. It's just so cute. I love that bedroom. And this one, we got a couple new things. Wait, let me turn on the light. We got this white table. We had a bench and I kept like running into it when I would get into bed. We also got a night light, so I didn't do that. My husband was out doing stuff. But we also got this dresser, which I'm gonna do some chalk paint maybe today, but I might just decide to go out and see what is in the local thrift stores. Oh, also I got this pretty little curtain here, which everybody said is really pretty and they like it. So that's in the bathroom. And then we also we had these louver doors. They were really hard to move. So we wound up getting curtains, but they're a little short. Oh shoot, I was supposed to bring lace to put on the bottom, to sew on the bottom, but I didn't. But it's so much easier to get in here now. So we just got a shower rod and shower hooks. And these are actually shower curtains, but they're just a little bit too short. But, you know, we looked at getting drapes, but they were so much more expensive. These were $14.99, and we got 2 shower curtains and the rod and then the hooks, and it was like $50 or something. And then we looked at the drapes, which would have been longer, but they were gonna be like $90, and we're kind of thinking about putting a door on there anyway, because when we rent it, we're gonna need a place for us to put our stuff. So that might be the owner closet, so I don't know, but anyway, we'll see. So, and the kitchen is about the same, but this is my favorite thing that my husband did. Hang on, let me show you. He changed the doors, because it used to open this way, like it opened on this side, and if you were cooking, you had to come around, open it, you know, get out the butter, and then come back over to the stove or whatever, you know, wherever you were making stuff. So he put it, so it's so handy now, we just open it right here, you know, like that. We have our oranges for our whiskey sours, which we're planning on having it. Oh, thank you, M. Lords. Hi. And Lynn, Jen. Oh, Maz, it was hideous. This place was a disaster. It was horrible. But yeah, it's really, and you know, we were thinking it was 3 years ago that we bought it, but it was 2. So we have done a lot of work. Here's our back porch. This is really nice. This chair is so comfortable. I want to take that home. I think about it. And then we took in the umbrella, but my husband just got rid of all the pine needles, which, wait, let's go outside. They are ridiculous. You would not believe how many pine needles come out of these trees. They're huge. It's so pretty though. But look at this. That's what it looked like on the ground. So there. I mean, no matter how much you blow, it's too much. It's crazy. But yeah, we did. You can rent it, Joan. Come on down. No, we are, next season, we are going to rent it. We were supposed to do it this year, then the pandemic happened, and we didn't know if anybody would want to rent it, and we didn't know if we wanted anybody to come in here because nobody knew what was really going on with it. So we didn't rent it. We let the kids use it, and it has been really fun. And it gave us somewhere to go during all this. So it's good. Uses pine needles as a fire starter in the fire pit. Oh, we don't have a fire pit here, but we have one at home. We ought to bring a bag. Yeah, so anyway, here's where we are. So I'm gonna sit in this comfy chair and talk to you guys, unless you wanna leave. But yeah, I'm happy. Maybe I'll have one wreath for here and one for my other house. I don't know. So, did anybody have any questions about the wreath? Because I really couldn't see you when I was doing it, because the angle was weird. So if you have any questions, just let me know. It's so easy, really easy. But I want to go back and see if you guys have different versions of hydrangeas. There's also one called Snowball, which is a different one, but it probably is a breed of hydrangea, which is kind of tall and pointy, and they're white. But I don't know. I don't see anything going here. I guess maybe you're not talking, but anyway. So that's what I'm doing today, but hopefully we're gonna get out to, my husband just ran to the hardware store for something. So I said, well, I'll do the live. Oh, there he comes. Son is pulling in. He got his supplies, whatever they were. So your husband is hanging. Oh, he's doing the IKEA rails and bucket. Oh, good. Oh, you're gonna love that. You have some at the front door that are white. Oh, good. Oh, so you do have them in the UK, I figured. They're beautiful. Because there's so many varieties too. Just the leaf, the size of the leaves. Don't you know? Well, you could take a picture. Hey, Ronnie, how good to see you. Oak leaf hydrangeas are beautiful. I'm not sure what those look like, but I think all of them are. For one of my daughters, I had these old, you know, what do you call them? Silver-plated bowls, because I collect them. And so she had arrangements of hydrangeas put in there. The only thing I don't like is they suck up that water so fast and dry out. You have your IKEA rail up today. Very good. Yeah, the blue ones are pretty. And the pink. Gonna get a couple more. They're addicting, Maz. You can never have enough. Put everything in. Yeah, so all right. Well, I think I'm gonna make lunch for my husband and be on my way. But thank you for watching. And if you make a wreath, put it in. Did you put cement tiles down? No, that's poured cement. Yeah, or poured concrete. Yes. Yeah, they press it. There's a mold. Yeah, you can see it. It's not real. And honestly, when my husband did that, I was like, that is a waste of money. Because there was ivy that was really pretty, but I do like it. And it's nice for the kids, and you can blow it off. And yeah, we've been happy with it. So yeah, they're thirsty. So, all right, guys. Well, I'm going to go, but good seeing you. Thanks for watching. And if you make a wreath, wait, let's just do one more look at the wreath while we're here. Maybe I can see where, look at how fat it is. Man, that thing really is big. But, I mean, let's see. Maybe on the back door, on the outside. I don't know. What do you think? Isn't it pretty? I love it. All natural, everything. Yeah. Made from the house. All right. Wait a minute. Okay. I'll see you guys. Take it easy. Thanks for watching. Bye.